Hey Internet, my name is Julian and I'm here with today's Nerdy Brew News. Now I said in the last episode that we would be trying to do these every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and today's Friday's episode. So let's just jump right into things. The first topic of today is actually a follow-up from Wednesday. On Wednesday I talked about Project Scorpio's specs and said that we didn't have a definite look of it yet and that we'd be receiving more information in this year's E3. Over the last 2 days we actually got looks at some developers kits, and it actually is interesting because it looks similar to the Xbox One itself. Now these obviously aren't the final look for the Xbox One as they're just developer kits, but it's interesting to see that it's almost the same shape and size of an Xbox One. Also, these last 2 days, they actually announced their exact time and date for their E3 conference, and it's going to be June 11th at 2 p.m. Knowing that, I'm very interested to see what exactly comes out of this briefing other than just Project Scorpio, specifically the games for it. And we'll just jump right into movie news. Rejoice, Star Wars fans! Today is the day that we've been waiting for ever since the credits rolled at The Force Awakens. That's right, today we actually got to see the first trailer for the next movie, The Last Jedi. Now today is the panel for The Last Jedi from Star Wars Celebration, and in that panel we had the director, we also had Daisy Ridley, John Boyega, and even Mark Hamill himself. Now they talked a little bit about the movie and where each character is at the moment, and at the end of the panel we got a sneak peek at the trailer itself. Now in the trailer it starts off with Rey training what appears to be with Luke. There's also an image of a broken what appears to be Kylo Ren's mask. There's a Jedi book, some space battles, and some words that are spoken by what appears to be what sounds actually like Luke Skywalker, and they're a little off-putting. Now the quote itself says, "I only know one truth, and it's time for the Jedi to end." Now, the movie is titled The Last Jedi. They said in the past that it may not just be a singular thing, but it may be The Last Jedi as in a group. So it's odd to see, or actually hear him say something like that. Now, it could be taken multiple ways, and we'll just really have to see when the movie comes out exactly what he means. But it is interesting to end off the trailer on that. I'll actually put a link for the trailer in the description below. Are you excited to finally see the trailer? What are your thoughts on after seeing it? Leave your comments below. Deadpool 2's cast is starting to come together. Ever since the end of Deadpool, with the hint at a sequel and the character Cable being introduced, we've been waiting to see who's actually going to be playing him. Now, there's been fan casting over the last year with Stephen Lang and Ron Perlman and even Natalie Portman playing Cable. There was also a rumor that Pierce Brosnan or even Brad Pitt could be playing Cable in the movie, and we actually have a final answer to who's going to be playing Cable, and that answer is Josh Brolin. Now, fans have actually been complaining about the casting of Josh Brolin as Cable, for the sure fact that he plays Thanos in the Marvel Universe. Well, this is the Fox Universe, so you really can't say anything, because they're not going to ever interact. That being said, actually Ryan Reynolds went on Twitter and posted something. He actually posted this tweet right here, and it says, "The fuck, Fox, you can't play two characters in the same universe. Josh Brolin was Sicario, and I was in Sabrina the Teenage Witch." Poking fun at the fans themselves for bringing up the whole two people in the same universe thing, I think it's kind of funny. I don't really know what to say about Josh Brolin. I was actually leaning towards Ron Perlman a little bit, and I wouldn't have cared if Stephen Lang was there, but it's kind of a left field kind of thing to have Josh Brolin play him. I guess we'll really just have to see. They've made pretty good choices with the first movie, so I'm excited to see what they do with the second movie and how this casting works out for them. Now, they also plan on introducing Domino into the movie itself, yet there has been no casting choices for that as of yet. And in final movie news, Jude Law has been casted to play young Dumbledore in the Fantastic Beasts series. Now, Fantastic Beasts is within the Harry Potter universe, and the first movie, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, came out in November 2016. Fantastic Beasts will actually be broken up into a 5-part movie series, and the sequel will actually be coming out November 16th, 2018. There's no word of yet if Dumbledore will be in the following 3 movies after the sequel. We'll just have to sit and wait to see what his contract entails. And now to TV news. To start off the TV segment, I'd like to pay my respects to Charlie Murphy, who lost his battle with leukemia on Wednesday. Now, Charlie Murphy is well known for being a cast member in The Chappelle Show, and some of my favorite moments from that TV show were all of his stories. He's also got a lot of roles underneath his belt within TV and movie, and he's also known for being Eddie Murphy's older brother. He's in all rights a legend in comedy and surely will be missed. What are your favorite moments from Charlie Murphy's work? Leave your response in the comment section below. Some news from the Arrowverse. Callista Flockhart will be reprising her role as Cat Grant in the last 2 episodes of Supergirl, along with Tyler Hoechlin, who's going to be reprising his role as Superman in the season finale. There's no word as of yet if they'll be making it into season 3 as well. We'll just have to see at the season finale to see how it ends. Now, Cat Grant's character left earlier in the season because she found out she had a son and wanted to take the spotlight off of her and the company, so she left, leaving Jimmy Olsen in charge to run the show. Tyler Hoechlin has been within this last 2 seasons as well, playing Superman, and it's interesting to see how he's going to come back and the reasons why. In other Arrow news, Black Canary and Wild Dog will become regular characters within Season 6. Now, there's no word of yet if the other team members from this year's season will be making it over into Season 6 as regular characters as well. But the Season 6 will be the first time that there will be no flashbacks to the island that he was trapped on for 5 years. That being said, there's going to be plenty of screen time to fill up. It'll be exciting to see where the story goes and if he'll have a larger team or if he'll stick with the team that he's with now. Now, there's been rumors over the last couple of days that Manu Bennett is going to be reprising his role as Slade Wilson in Season 6, but there's been a lot of pushback from him on his Twitter saying that he's not even there, he's not filming, so don't worry, it's not him. So it'll be interesting to see where the story goes from here. And finally, video game news. In some Nintendo news, the Nintendo Classic that released in November, which was a retro console consisting of 30 NES games, has been discontinued. Nintendo has stated that in April, the last shipments will be shipped to the retailers, and once it's gone, it's gone. Now, there's been lots of rumors on exactly why it's been discontinued, and Nintendo has came out and said that they didn't expect a long product run for this anyway, but there's a lot of people saying that it was underperforming sales. There was also a couple people that said that because of the Switch, they shut down production. And finally, the biggest one is that a lot of people broke the console itself and made it into an emulator machine. Now, there's no definite on whether any of that is true, but it's sad to see this console go so quickly, considering it's so hard to get, and people have been jacking up the price as a reseller. Now, speaking of the Nintendo Switch, the console has great news for its records. It's actually sold over 900,000 copies in North America alone. Now, it's been said by Nintendo that the demand for them is far greater than they expected, and they're even falling behind on making consoles. And I can be a testament to that. It took me weeks to even find a console, and when I did, it was the last one in stock. Now, if you look around, you'll see plenty of Breath of the Wild on the shelves, along with plenty of other games, just no consoles were anywhere to be found. You would expect that a company that is going to be pushing out all these games would be having consoles to match, but it's not happening. So you'll just have to sit and wait until consoles come, because they're slowly coming out to different markets and different retailers at different times, and there's really no definite on when they're going to be coming out. Now, Nintendo just announced new colors for the Joy-Con, and as well as a battery pack coming out June 16th. The color for the Joy-Con will be neon yellow, and the battery pack will be sold in pairs and will run on AA batteries. Now, there's no lifespan on how long this Joy-Con battery pack will last. We'll just have to wait and see for more specs to come out, if there will even be specs, or they're just going to kind of release it and say, here you go, enjoy the extra 5 minutes. So we'll just have to wait and see. Our final news story of the day is for Pokemon Go fans. Pokemon Go is running an event for Easter, which actually has already started and is running till April 20th. Now, during the event, players can get rare Pokemon out of the 2 kilometer eggs, along with more candies for every egg hatched. There's going to be double EXP for everyone. And within the store, the lucky eggs will be half off. Now, does this entice you to get back up and start playing Pokemon Go? Or if you're a Pokemon Go player, are you going to start playing more often? Let us know in the comments below. That's it for me here at the Nerdy Brew News. If you like this video, go ahead and give us a like. If you want to see more of these videos in the future, go ahead and subscribe. We'll be putting out these videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now. And if you could, go ahead and share with your friends and family so that way they can know the news. That's it for me here. Until next time, see you later.